So how are they both getting on? Because, you know, there's a question, and I'm sure the viewers would be interested, you know, how do families react, and particularly young children, it's not always clear what to say to them about the diagnosis.
Yeah, we were quite upfront about when. We just told them straight away, look, you know, mummy's, well, you just say things, you know, we said to him, look, it's mummy's got a poorly thing in her head that the doctor's going to take out, because obviously he came to me when I've had my operation and stuff, and you can't not see these stitches, you know, these pins down the side of your head. And I just said, look, mummy's got this in her head, they're going to take it out, and then mummy's going to have some medicine, you know, to stop her from being poorly anymore, but it might make my hair fall out. And he's fine, because he's quite a laid back little boy anyway, so he's been fine, and he's helped me cut my hair and things, and you know, things like that. It sounds
like you've involved him along.
Well, I thought sooner rather than later. Yeah. I didn't want to keep it from him, and then all of a sudden my hair falls out, and he's saying, "Why is your hair like that, Mum?" You know, and stuff like that. So little things that you need to. Some things you don't need to know. And just little things. Do
you think that kids can understand more than sometimes we give them credit for?
Yeah, definitely. Because, you know, sometimes he said to me the other day, he went, "Are you going to die?" Just like that. We weren't talking about anything. I think we were watching telly or something. And I says, "You know what? We don't know, do we?" I says, "But if we do, you know that I love you, and that's it." And he says, "Oh, that's all right then, Mum." Just like that. Just like that. So it's amazing what kids...
Where do you think he got that from?
I don't know. I don't know, because I've said to him, "Oh, do the kids at school said anything?" Because obviously I've been to pick him up from school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he says, I said, "Has anybody said anything to you at school about Mummy being poorly and stuff like that?" He says, "Somebody's asked me why I've got no hair now." I said, "What do you tell?" He says, "Tell them to get lost. You don't need to know."
That's his way of handling it.
Yeah. So, but that's it. It's about like protecting his mum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But he's quite good. He's quite good. And I said to him, I said, "If you need to tell it, you know, ask me anything." I said, "Don't be upset or anything." I said, "Because I'd rather say it, you know, than not, and then you get upset about things because you don't know what's happening."
Yeah.
You know, so.
Do you think they also are guided by how you're coping? Like if you're emotionally doing okay and back to your normal role, they think, "Oh, it must be okay then."
Yeah. I think which is good in one sense, but not in another, because it's almost like, well, everything's back to normal now, you know, so, but ultimately, this is not going to go away, you know, and so who knows how long I'm going to have anyway, you know, so they only have statistics on what you say, oh, you know, it's going to be 2 years or whatever, you know, I might be here 5 years' time, but I might not, you know, so you just have to take one day at a time.
Yep.
You do. You get the best of the day, and that's it, and get on for the next day and stuff like that. So.
I haven't really asked you about how your husband's coping.
That's what we were just saying. He's like I say, he's not a gushy sort of all over your soppy, which he wouldn't like anyway. He's quiet, but I know that, you know, we have moments, we both do, you know, but it's hard, isn't it? Like I say, with his wife as well.
Sure.
Losing her to breast cancer when his little boy was 2, you know, and thinking that, you know, because he left it nearly 3 years before he met somebody else, and I was the first person he met after his wife, you know, and we've got this relationship, we've got this little boy together, and again it's happened again.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what the odds of somebody? Oh, it's just mind blowing, isn't it? It is. So.
Is he around a little bit more now than he was, or has anything changed, or do you just try to stay as normal as possible?
Well, you have to, because, like I say, he's got his own business, and he's basically he runs a business on his own with you know, people that help him when he needs it.
Yeah.
So, but basically he's hands on. So some days he's up at 4 a.m, he's not home till 8 o'clock at night. You know, so he's there. He's not. But he's always. I do find now that. He'll be more. He'll come up to me and give me a kiss and stuff like that. Whereas before, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're getting married.
Oh.
Next year.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I've not pushed him into it actually. Before anybody says anything, no, he's actually. He did say in between my treatment. He just says we were going to anyway.
Wow.
But he just says, "Come on, let's get married now."
Congratulations.
So.
How do you feel about that?
I'm just hoping my hair grows back.
What date have you set?
20th of September.
Okay.
Because it's when we met.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.